Hello everyone, this is ShadowMario41 and welcome back to Let's Play Fire Emblem. Now that the prologue is done, we can actually get into some serious stuff here, so let's restart the chapter. We're going with Chapter 1, The Footsteps of Fate, which I'm pretty sure is a reference to the original Fire Emblem. I know that's a song, and it's in Shadow Dragon as well, so you can actually listen to that. But let's go, Footsteps of Fate. We're going to get into the actual game here as the apprentice tactician and the young sword fighter Lyn, your strange pair on an even stranger journey. To prepare for the long road ahead, I like this responsibility. Remember, we took out 2 bandits last time, and that was kind of a hassle for Lyn. She got hit like so many times. So we're going to travel to this town to prepare for our journey, and these 2 knights seem like they're going to meet us up here. So I don't know what's going to happen, but this is Chapter 1, The Footsteps of Fate. So we have the nice village music, though, of the town, which is way up in the corner of the map. And Lyn says, Eric, over here. I really do like in this game how the characters acknowledge you as a character. I think that adds a nice personal charm to it. And I don't know, it's just something that can't be overlooked in this game. I mean, obviously, like in Fire Emblem Awakening, you are a full-fledged character. But I think, especially since this was my first Fire Emblem game, I think it really adds a nice charm to it, that they're speaking directly to you. And this guy, this creep, just comes in from nowhere, and he's trying to hit on her, in Old English, mind you. But she's saying, where are you from, Sir Knight, that you speak so freely to a stranger? Ha! I thought you never asked. I'm from Lycia. I hail from the Kaelin Canton, home to men of passion and fire. So he's pretty much saying, like, I'm a hotshot. Look at my horse. It is so beautiful. You should date me. Shouldn't that be home to callow oafs with loose tongues? Oh, Lyn, with the insults. You know, that doesn't sound like it, but I bet, like, centuries ago, that was a big diss. Oh, you're even lovely when you're cruel. Let's go, Eric. I have nothing more to say. I don't blame her. Does this guy not see that Lyn is with me? Sain, hold your tongue. And this guy is Kent, my boon companion. Why so severe in expression? Because you just scared away a pretty lady. If your manner were more serious, I wouldn't have to be so severe. So you can kind of tell the archetype of these 2 characters. Sain's kind of like the laid back, you know, everything's okay, let's just have fun, you know, and mess around a little bit with some ladies, why not? And Kent's more like, no, we're on a mission. We have a job to do. I am a knight, damn it. So, anyway, Lyn says, you're blocking the road. It'd be so kind as to move your horses. And this guy says, of course, my apologies. Thank you. You at least seem honorable enough. Pardon me, but I feel we've met before. I beg your pardon. Hey, no fur, Kent. I saw her first, so she's like, are you guys really just trying to hit on me this whole time? Did I just come here to be fodder for all this? There's no decent man amongst Lycia's knights. Again, this is going to be pronunciation problems all throughout this. I don't know if you'd say things a different way. I say Lycia. Could be like Chia. I don't know. Say you lout. Not like that. I thought you were. I am not you. Come, we must follow her. I suspect she might be. What? She's on mission? Oh, so these 2 are on a mission. I see what's happening here. It's all making sense now. This is going to be typical RPG stuff, like I said, where, oh, we're being pursued. Where we go to this small town and do, like, fend off bandits, and then it sort of evolves into a more complicated plot. No, it's not them. These men are out for blood. Oh, no! Look at him. Look at that shady character. You can tell he's trouble. He's got, like, kind of a scruff, and he's got a big scar, and he's wearing tattered clothing. You could tell this guy is out for blood. Your name is Lyndis, is it not? That's a strange name. What did you call me? Who are you? Such a waste. An absolute waste. Look at me. I'm the Chapter 1 boss. How could you possibly defeat me? He thinks he's invincible. Come on out, boys. Oh, no. Oh, my goodness. We couldn't even handle 2 bandits last time. Now there are 4 bandits. More than I can handle, but I'll not give up. Hey, there she is. Huh? More people. What? It's Sain and Kent. Finally caught up. Hold, you there. What is your business? Such numbers against a girl? Cowards, every one of you. You're from? Yes, we are from the town, but we'll talk about that later. These ruffians mean to do you harm. If it's a fight they want, then let them look to me. Stand back, I'll take care of this. So these guys are going to help us out in our cause. Lyn's like, this is my fight, stay out of my way. Don't try to fight for me just so you can impress me. This is over, right? We're not going on a date. No, I can't just stand here and do nothing. You there, command us. I'm Kent, a knight of Lycia, and my companion is Sain. We will follow your orders in this battle. So, these 2 knights, who really came out of nowhere, we're going to find out a little bit more about them a little bit later, but they are now under our command. So more units are being added to our army. So instead of having just Lyn, who is now level 2, by the way, we got a pretty good growth last time. we now have Kent, and we have Sain. Sain, obviously, the more laid-back guy, and Kent is, you know, the serious knight archetype. So, both of these units, I think, are very good, and you might say, well, what's the difference between Kent and Sain? They're both cavaliers, so they're on horses, and you'll see their movement. They can move much farther because they're on horses. Although they do have difficulty moving through forest and mountain trials. But these characters are actually different in that they will level up differently. Characters have in this game what are called growth rates. So every character, when they gain a level up, their stats have a certain percentage of going up. For example, Lynn's growth rate, I'm not gonna announce every character's growth rates, but Lynn's is, she has a 70% HP growth, 40% strength, 60% skill, 60% speed, 55% luck, 20% defense, and 30% resistance. So every time she levels up, those are the percentages that she's going to gain a point in that stat. Likewise, Kent has his own set of growth rates. He has 85 HP, 40 skill, or 40 strength rather, 50 skill, 45 speed, 20 luck, 25 defense, and 25 resistance. Sain has 80 HP, 60 strength, 35 skill, 40 speed, 35 luck, 20 defense, and 20 resistance. So, I'm actually going to obviously be using both of these guys for now, but I'm going to leave it up to you as to which one I stick with more so. So, you guys can vote in the comments, please do. Do you guys want to see more of Kent or Sain? I would like to stick with one of them, but I don't think I'll have it once, you know, our army expands and gets pretty big. I probably won't have enough space for both of them. So, please do say which one you would prefer seeing. Would you like to see Sain or Kent? But for now, I'm going to use both of them. Let's get going here. Alright, Sain, oh, by the way, Cavaliers can use both lances and swords, which is pretty cool. So, Sain has a lance, whereas Kent is more of a sword specialist. So, lances do have an unfortunate disadvantage against these bandits. So, it seems like Sain won't be as much use against some of these bandits. But I think he can still get a good first strike on this one. Hopefully it will hit with a 67% chance, and of course he does not, and just gets an axe to the face. Thanks, Sain. Making a real good first impression here for all our viewers. Thank you. I very much appreciate it. You can see, though, that lances do a little more damage, generally, than swords, although they have a little less accuracy. Oh, come on. Can somebody dodge, please? I'm tired of getting hit in this game. I am so tired of it. Alright, and now Lynn, because she's so fast, can double attack. And these guys, I am standing on a forest tile even, so he has a very low chance of hitting me. And this guy, oh, critical! Yes, critical hit, only 4% chance, and Lynn, such a boss. Look at that, that was awesome. Took out one whole bandit. Alright, these guys are all going to move forward. Alright, let's send, I'm going to send Sain up and Lynn up to deal with that bandit. And Kent should be able to handle this guy on his own with a sword. This guy only has a 26% chance to hit, so eventually we can kind of wear him down. Yeah, there we go. An easy dodge by Kent, no problem at all. There we go. Alright, so this guy's going to attack, obviously going to miss. He doesn't really stand much of a chance, this guy's just going to die. And now we're going to have Sain go up here and take care of this bandit, who's going to attack with a 58% chance to hit, of course gets hit, naturally. Alright, good, good. At the very least, Sain was able to hit him with a lance to the face. You would think that would do more damage, though. It's pretty funny. These guys get literally impaled with lances, and yeah, it's just like, yeah, you know, 8 damage. Whatever. Alright, let's see if Sain can take this guy out. Alright, lance in the face. Nice. He'll get some experience for the kill. Very, very nice. Very nice. Alright, Kent, now you down here, you have to take care of this guy. Yeah, this guy only has 4 health left. No chance. That's a sword to the face. That is awesome. That's fantastic. So one more thing I want to mention. Oh, wait, this bandit's going to attack Lynn. Oh, man, I don't know what you're thinking. Only a 16% chance to hit. You'll see, like, some enemies eventually are only going to have, like, 8% chance to hit, 5%, and they'll still go for it. I don't know what the AI is thinking. But in any case, one other thing I want to mention is some of the options that we have to deal with here. You can see that we have this unit screen where we can see all of our, you know, skills and stats and all this sort of stuff, everything we're equipped with. So this is a really nice way of organizing all your information. Kind of useless when you only have 3 units, obviously. We have status, so this is our status screen of the whole mission. Our objective is to defeat all enemy units. This is turn 4. We don't have any money yet. We will get some money so we can buy stuff. There's 3 units on my side, and Zugu is the boss. Zugu. And it reminds me of Zuko from Avatar. He even has a scar on his face too. How about that? So that's all that stuff. And let's see, what else do we have here? We have options. There's a million options. Animations. You might notice that every time we go into a battle, we do have an animation. You can turn those to a different mode where you have kind of special rendered backgrounds. I like one though. You can turn them off, or you can customize them for every character. For example, I think healing animations take a really long time, so I might turn off healing animations. But I generally do enjoy playing with the animations on, so I'm probably going to leave them on for the most part. Game speed is normal, text speed is normal. Terrain on, you want to obviously set the terrain window display that shows, you know, forest, 20 avoid or whatever. Unit, you can, you know, set all these different things. Strategic or detailed combat windows. I usually like just the default. Show objectives, subtitle help, auto cursor, auto enter. Music you can turn on or off. Sound effects on or off. And you can set window color to 4 different colors. The default is fine though by me. So just a bunch of options. Like I said, the main option really is dealing with those battle animations, but for the most part, I'm just gonna leave them on because I really think that they're a lot of fun. All right, let's get Sain another kill here if we can. Oh, Sain missing with the lance, and oh boy, only down to 2 health. That's not really gonna be much of a problem now, because luckily there's no more bandits to deal with. But Lyndis, it looks like she's gonna get another kill here. I was trying to, you know, spread out the experience a little bit, but Sain does not want to hit with that 67%. Generally kind of unreliable, 67. I wouldn't bank on that, but just going for it. But kind of a lackluster level up. Strength and skill. I wish we got a little more. Not even HP. Wow, that's disappointing. All right, so now we get the victory music. We're very close to winning. Sain is at level 1. Kent is at level 1. I'm going to try to spread out the experience because now Lynn's at level 3. So we should be able to do this. What does the boss have anyway? You can see that little shield icon in front of him, by the way. That means he's the boss. He only has an iron axe, and bosses generally will not move from their position. So we can pretty much get pretty close to him. I'm not really going to have Sain do anything. So he's just going to sit there and wait for us to attack. He is on a plane space, so we don't have to worry about him having any additional defense or healing or anything like that. So I'm going to try to get Kent to kill. We can do 16 damage with Lynn, and Kent can come in and do an additional 8. That will be just enough to kill this boss, so there shouldn't be any problems at all. Let's go! 0% chance for a crit, and he's going to be all like, accursed knights, always tempering in others' affairs. I am Zugu, how can you beat me? No, Uncle Iroh, I will fail. Yes, you will fail. There we go, get some experience, and Kent should be able to swoop in for the kill here. You can hit. I love the victory music. All the music in this game is just fantastic. Here we go, 100% chance to hit. There's nothing that could go wrong, right? The game will freeze or something. I have failed to capture the Avatar as he dies. And there we go, get some experience. You usually get 100 experience for killing a boss, so that's really nice. It's pretty much an automatic level up, and not a bad level up for Kent. I like that. Getting defense. I like the defense, which is great. So now we go into a little victory celebration here. That's the last of them. Fantastic work, Eric. Of course it was. Well, what did you expect? I mean, I am the best tactician this side of Burn. Oh, Fire Emblem jokes. No one will get that if you don't know the lore of this game. And now for these Knights of Lycia. You were going to share a story with me? Oh, look at this. We even get rendered art and everything. This is all crazy backstory. Yes. We have ventured from Caelin in Lycia, search of someone. Pronunciation problems. I don't care. I'm just saying it how I see it. That's the country beyond the mountains in the southwest, isn't it? Correct! Correct! We have come as messengers to Lady Madeline? Madeline. We're going to say Madeline, who eloped with a nomad some 19 years ago. This is getting really weird. Our lord, the Marquis of Caelin's only daughter, he was heartbroken his own daughter would abandon him, so eventually the Marquis simply declared he had no daughter. This seems to be getting some strange, crazy plot twist. And we just got a letter, her husband, the daughter, they were living on the Sacae Plains. Wait a minute. Lynn was living on the Sacae Plains. And yes, we had a granddaughter of 18 years, so there you go, Lynn's supposed to be 18 years old. I remember the smile on his face when he announced that he'd suddenly become a grandfather. The daughter's name is Lyndis. Oh my goodness. That's kind of like, that's what that guy called me. Oh, it's all starting to make sense. It's all starting to connect. Oh yes, and now his only wish to meet his daughter's family at least once. This is why we're here. We didn't know that Lady Madeline died a few days after sending her letter. Oh, well, that took a sudden turn for the worse. But they arrived here in Bulgar and found her daughter yet lives. She learned she was living alone on the plains. And yes, she is Lady Lyndis. So why would you think that? Your resemblance to your departed mother is remarkable. What? Did you know my mother? Oh my goodness. So these two knights that Lyn was so eager to get rid of before, because they are creepy though. Look at Sain, he's creepy. Look at that gaze over there. He thinks he's got this cocky look, looking at Lyn, checking her out. He's creepy. But yes, so to the rest of my tribe, I was always Lyn, but when I was with my parents, when it was just the three of us, I was Lyndis. So kind of an interesting little twist there. It's all so strange. I was all alone in the world, and now I have a grandfather. So Lyn did not know that she even had a grandfather, but she does. So obviously, we should go try to see him. Right? That makes the most sense. Wait, that bandit, he called me Lyndis too. What? How could he have? The plot thickens. He's a henchman of Lord Lundgren. Lundgren? Whatever. I could never pronounce his name when I was little. Like, when I first played this game, I think I was about... How old was I? That's a good question. I think I was like 13 maybe. It's 2003, right? Yeah, I think I was about 13 because I got it in 2004. But in any case, I could never pronounce his name, and I never even attempted to pronounce his name. So I just would call him Lord Laundry. Lord Laundry, heir to the Marxist title. I might just go with that name. It's kind of funny. To be blunt, my lady, your existence is an obstacle to your grand-uncle's ambitions. So this is sounding a little bit more like Hamlet now, where the uncle wants to inherit the throne, but Lyndis is actually the next in line here. So this is going to be really interesting to see where this goes. I believe the attempts on your life will persist. So we'll learn that there's kind of a hit put out on Lyn, and these knights are going to be all like, oh my goodness, we are going to protect you. Yes, so she has little choice. She will go with you. And she says, Eric, I'm sorry, this changes everything. What will you do, Eric? You want me to decide? Of course, your companionship would do too much to ease my journey, but, well, this wouldn't be much of a story if I was just like, grandfather, nobility, some sort of bandit attack. Whatever, you're on your own. Screw this. I'm saying in Bulgar. But no, I'm going to go with her. You'll come, are you sure? Thank you. Let me ask once again for your friendship and your aid. No problem, Lyn. Happy to be of service. So this is Shadow Mario 41. That was Chapter 1 of Fire Emblem. I have such fun with this game. I am so excited. Although the next chapter should go a lot faster. If you notice, there was a lot of explanation and whatnot in this chapter. So, next time, it'll be Chapter 2 in Fire Emblem. This is Shadow Mario 41, or Eric, the Master Tactician, able to wipe out 4 bandits. See you guys next time. Ciao.